What it do? What it do? What it do? Y'all already know what the vibe is, man. 888, peace and prosperity. This rotation is the greatest rotation in every rotation that had. We're going to be all we could be and be the best we could be. Choices, chances, and changes, dedication, determination, and discipline. If it ain't add value to you, cut it and don't add value to it. Young Simmons, my 2 cents, you either cash out, throw it in the wishing well, and wish me well. You know what I'm saying? I don't eat where you shh, and you don't shh where I eat. You know what I'm saying? So always do your research. You understand what I'm saying? If you new, you don't know what to do, hit D. All the above. Like, share, comment, subscribe, man. It's the V to the B to the Y to the Z. And don't forget my old ho. Man, welcome to the channel, man. It's Vibe, man. That mean you're vibing high, man. Look, we up in this motherfucker. You know how I come. Water, but there's a whole lot going on under surface. Y'all know what the vibe is, man. 888 peace and prosperity. So we up in this motherfucker, man. Look, I got the music. I got the materials, I got the products, I got the herbs, I got the toothpaste, man. You want to contribute, you want to invest in your health and wellness, man, let me know. You got any topics, you know what I'm saying, you want a private consultation, email me, man. All information will be in the description link, and let me know, man. I got a vibe for everybody out there, you dig? So, hey, support the music, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Hey, download something, support one of the singles, man. Buy one of the singles off the topic. But we're going to get into this shit, right? Yeah, 1 in a million. You hear me? I might get out the sun. I am a little marinating, but I needed this charge. But I got all black on type shit. You feel me? Listen, bro. As a chosen one, dog, as someone that's practicing semen retention, someone that's walking a lifestyle that many will refuse to. You understand what I'm saying? You on the righteous path, man. You understand what I'm saying? When you see the crowd, that's when you know you're going in the wrong direction. When you see everybody doing it, that's when you know you're doing the wrong thing. You know, one of my family members that try to manipulate my mind as a youngin', he told me, he was like, hey, bro, just pay attention to what everybody doing around you. And that'll let you know what you need to do. And I took that to a certain degree because, honestly, I don't want to do what everybody doing. You know what I'm saying? I want to do what everybody is not capable of doing or will not do. And it ain't like, oh, you know what I'm saying, to brag or boast or to say I did this or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that entitlement shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't none of these souvenirs matter when the Most High collect his gold, which is you, which is me. You know? And in order to go through that fire and to be molded to one of the greatest tools or weapons that the Most High need to utilize, you have to go through that fire. It's a lot of people that saw the fire, ain't even walked through the fire. There's a lot of people saw the fire. They pulled out marshmallows and you know what I'm saying, and made s'mores and shit. And then it's us, those that saw the fire, went through the fire, got through the fire. You understand what I'm saying? Watch a lot of motherfuckers that was like plastic forks and shit melted in the fire. You know what I'm saying? At least they tried to get in the fire. I give them that. You know, but it's a lot of motherfuckers that got the silver spoon in their mouth, you know what I'm saying? And they not willing to do this because, hey, it's a lot of weakness in groups and packs, you know what I'm saying? But you always see strength by itself. You know, you always saw one Spider-Man in a movie, one Superman in a movie, you know what I'm saying? One Static Shock, you dig? Hey, you only see one sun in the sky at one time, you know what I'm saying? But listen, bro. People not willing to break their old habits. People not willing to go the extra mile because they know that's something that can't be measured. And people love being measured. People love recognition. You know what I'm saying? See, that's why a lot of motherfuckers that's not really living this lifestyle, but they turn their head towards it, they losing. You know what I'm saying? Because when you on this lifestyle, bro, you on this practice, you winning, bro. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much the isolation, how much you separated, you know, you start to look like a sore thumb in society and shit like that. You gotta realize, bro, the people in society, bro, are programmed, and they're going off of programs. You understand what I'm saying? And you being on SR and shit, you breaking, you mashing through the programs. You know what I'm saying? one of the heaviest programs they made was the Pixels, man, the Hub. You know what I'm saying? Then they got the Script Club. You know what I'm saying? Like all these different programs, bro. But they see you not utilizing the programs that they made, so now they gotta come a different way about it. You know what I'm saying? So now they see, you know what? We can't get a woman to steal his energy. Then what we gonna do is we gonna aggravate him. We gonna try to corrode him. We gonna try to get him to explode. Not realizing like, hey, bro, they don't realize every time somebody try to come and test you while you on S aura, that's like a piece of firewood. You know what I'm saying? And you the fire. You dig? And they think they gonna be saying and shit like that, but you gotta realize like, hey, bro, never give $100 to a penny. You know what I'm saying? Never cast your pearls among swine, bro. And hey, bro, like I said, people ain't willing to put they body to the side, they taste buds to the side. You know what I'm saying? They lust to the side, put them cheeks to the side. You know what I'm saying? They want to spread them to the side, but they don't want to put that bullshit to the side. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people not willing to step into that level of upper echelons and meet their highest self, their greatest version, even though every time you meet that version, there's another version that wants you to become greater. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like a never ending, you know what I'm saying, marathon when it comes to bettering yourself. But you know, people don't want this practice, bro, because this practice means you're strong in spirit and you're willing to strengthen the spirit, you know, and you're willing to separate and sever all ties. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you got the Most High behind your back, you know what I'm saying, he backing you up, it don't matter who will try to backdoor you. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, keep your head on the swivel. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you got to realize like, hey, bro, you a big fish. And all these motherfuckers that's really not on SR, it don't even matter if they got the money, the cars, the status. None of that matter, bro. Energy is everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Communication and connection with the Most High is everything. And there's a lot of motherfuckers that's walking this realm of reality trying to lean on their own understanding. And, you know, they want cars, clothes, and houses and stuff like that, but they willing to accept that from everyone else except for the Most High. And that's when they realize, like, hey, if you accept anything that don't comes out the Most out the Most High hands, you accepting curses. You know what I'm saying? You picking up curses. You know what I'm saying? Because with the Most High, when he give you something and stuff like that, he don't expect, you know what I'm saying, for you to crash out or do anything detrimental or harmful to anybody else. See, the Most High is all about, you know what I'm saying, self-preservation, longevity, you dig, and increasing your life force essence, giving you more life. See, that entity that I'm speaking of, that the world, you know, they call daddy and shit, you know what I'm saying, the J-Man. You know, I'm just calling him J-Man. You know what I'm talking about. But you understand what I'm saying? He takes, that entity takes. You know what I'm saying? They feel like that's the ruler of this realm of reality, of this era. But at the end of the day, that's because those people could not get past their lower chakras. They could not get past their carnal desires. You understand what I'm saying? They couldn't stop being a glut. They couldn't stop eating fast food, trash food, junk food, eating bad. You know what I'm saying? Disrespecting the vehicle and the vessel of the Most High. You know, smoking and drinking, you know what I'm saying, late night stands and shit, watching things. Yeah, it may be funny, but guess what? Your soul not laughing with you. You know what I'm saying? Your ego might, but your soul not. And that's why they don't like this practice. That's why they hate this practice, because they used to their ego, their soul, bro. You know what I'm saying? One thing about people, they could always have the first laugh with me, because I'm going to always take the last one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm patient enough to let you have the first laugh, because I know I'm going to take the last one. You feel me? And it's people, like I said, bro, that won't change, bro. This world don't want change, bro. That's how this world can make so much profit and money off of the wickedness and the sickness and the lame shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. A real man respect his fucking body. You know what I'm saying? Only boys playing around with their body and shit. You know what I'm saying? All those one night stands, all those watching those pixels and shit, man. How much you gonna keep on beating your body, man? You gonna realize, like, bro, my body don't deserve this shit. My body deserve way better treatment. And you know what I'm saying? Once you realize your value, man, once you realize, like, hey, there's Everybody's an individual, man. Everybody could do what they can do and no one else can do it. But once you realize that, you like, let me stop fucking around with myself. Let me stop fucking off. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody design clothes like me. Can't nobody wear this sauce like me. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody make beats like me. You know, you got to walk around with that mind state, bro. And that's why people scared of you. They hate that shit. Like the other day, man, I saw a motherfucker. He wanted to participate in that gang stalking shit, but he was by himself. And I got closer and closer to that bitch. That bitch started swallowing the fuck out his throat. Like, I was like, yeah, you scared, bitch, but I ain't even about to come and do you nothing, bro. They scared of your presence, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the overhand, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why they be ganging up on you. That's why they be trying to do what they do to you. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, it's thousands and like the Most High said, 10,000 will fall by left, 100,000 will fall by right. You understand what I'm saying? And it's because they didn't have the strength to carry on with the principalities that you have. They don't want to see you like that, so they want to see you wrestle with your flesh, man. Don't let these people bring you back to your old habits, old lifestyle, old tendencies, because they coming, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep testing you every time, bro. Every time, new levels, new devils. You feel me? Like, I know what I'm getting tested with right now, and right now, you know, I gotta better my thermostat. Because I'm not a thermometer, you know what I'm saying? You the thermostat, and they the thermometer. And they feel your temperature, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, when you be at the job or some shit, they be looking at you. Hey, fuck them bitches. They got to deal with that stare, bro. You know, my mama told me one time, she was like, why you be staring at them kids like that? They be scared and shit. Like, bitch, I gotta look. I ain't trying to see. It's a difference. People think you trying to put fear in people and shit. I'm not trying to put no fear in you, bitch. You see in my eyes what I've been through and what I stand for. And that shit scare you. And that shit scare the people around you. Because they used to just taking it easy, oozing and shit. You know what I'm saying? I realize, bro, this is the Matrix, and they want your energy, bro. And I refuse to give anything or anybody my energy outside of me that won't be doubling it back to me. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just, you know what I'm saying, crisscross. You did. Let them think you going left, but you going right. You know what I'm saying? Because they watching, bro. Everybody watching. They know you got the energy of a champion, and what you gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? You gonna put your name on a high score? Because that's the only option. You feel me? But yeah, man, I didn't want to hold y'all. I'm about to go ahead and bust a move. Y'all take care, man. Have a beautiful rotation. Oasis. If y'all want to splash something on the Cash App, it's $781THEVBYZ. I got the music, the singles, and everything on SoundCloud. Subscribe and find you a vibe. Download Oasis. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Had to clear some stuff off. But yeah, man. You know, see this practice, dog? You really stepping on solitude, you know what I'm saying? You really find yourself in isolation. And this lifestyle, you have to have a stage of isolation, separation. You understand what I'm saying? Have to be alone. Whether you want to call it loneliness or you alone, there's a stage and there's a state when it's just you, yourself, and the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? See, people don't like to be by themselves. People don't like to be, you know what I'm saying, where it's quiet. People don't like isolation, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to explain why. Because, see, when all the music off and the lights go off and you got to go home and lay in that bed by your motherfucking self, that's why some people get drunk. That's why some people get high. They can't deal with the inner dialogue. They can't deal with everything that they've been trying to push off and hide. You know what I'm saying? It's like the skeletons in your closet and shit. Hey, we all had, and some of us have them. Some of us had them. Some of us got them, you know. But we all done had skeletons, man. You know, and it's up to you what you gonna do with them. You know what I'm saying? I made furniture out of mine. Yours is still scaring you and shit. And this lifestyle is scaring them. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to scare you out this lifestyle because they don't want you walking in it, because they know they would never be able to retrieve the rewards, you know what I'm saying, off the delayed gratification, because this world seeks instant gratification. Give me, now. You know what I'm saying? I'll be somewhere, I'll be in the line, And people act like they don't have patience no more. I might be taking a long time, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm not gonna rush because I always tell myself, just because y'all living in this new world where everything is self-checkout and everything is fucking stupid fast and shit, niggas moving like crackheads, I'm not about to rush myself. Nobody told the world to move this fast. It's not supposed to be moving this fast, so you ain't about to fuck up my flow, my rhythm, you know what I'm saying, my beat, you know what I'm saying, because you want me to speed up and hurry up. Like I was in the store, they was getting mad and shit. I don't always tap my phone on the machine, bitch. I might be paying cash, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I want. You gonna wait in the motherfucking line behind me, bitch, till I get out this hole. You can have an attitude all you want, but guess what? You gotta have the attitude, not me. Whether you trying to manipulate the energy in the atmosphere or not. I'm not about to pick up on that energy. I am an empath and I feel everything around me, but I found a new superpower on bitch how to go numb. You know what I'm saying? It's the time and the place when I know I need to turn up. You know what I'm saying? My sensitivity. But my sensitivity is high as fuck. But as I was saying though, this ain't about me, this is about us, right? Just want to give y'all a little 1-2, you heard me? But look, you heard me? Man, listen, that's why they don't want this lifestyle, dog, because everything they been pushing off, gonna pull them in. You know what I'm saying? And see, when you on this practice, dog, you know everything that you suppress, that you hidden, that you ain't been dealing with, gonna come to the surface. And that's why they don't like this lifestyle, they don't like this practice, because everything from the day to day, how people just ignore the way that this world is ran and keep up and continue to be unwitting collaborators. And you ain't with that shit, you know what I'm saying? And people scared of that. People don't like that. Like I remember one time, dog, I was sleeping at the park. It was quiet as fuck. And then it was gang stalking season. So this one dude came out and he came straight to my table. He was like, dang, bro, that's crazy. You could go to sleep while it's quiet. He was like, I can only go to sleep when there's noise outside. And I was like, that showed me something about him. And I was like, see, that's people that live in chaos. I mean, yeah, sometimes I had to go to sleep where it was straight chaos and noise outside. But nah, a sound mind and tranquility is what the Most High offers and give you. But see, this world, it constantly gives you noise. And 99% of the noise, not even music. So think about all the people that indulge themselves in noise just so that they don't have to hear their inner dialogue, hear their higher self, hear the words of the Most High. And that's why they don't get the love. They don't get the protection, you know what I'm saying, that you get. You know what I'm saying? You got the Most High backing you up, got your back. Everybody else trying to backdoor you, and they trying to figure out why it's not happening, why it's not possible. Because y'all on some grimy shit. Y'all on some penny shit. And the pennies will never hold the same weight that the gold do. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 pounds of penny would never amount to the 1,000 pounds of gold you are. You know what I'm saying? And even 1 pound of gold would never amount to the 10 pounds of pennies. Dollars, hundreds, don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not enriching their value. People don't like value. People don't like beauty. People don't like something that they don't have. When people don't have it and they see you got it, man, jealousy is a motherfucker. Envy is a motherfucker. Hate is a motherfucker. And I ain't gonna lie, I done dealt with that shit a lot in my life. And I really honestly feel like it been more than the average person, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew what I asked for. I asked for this knowledge, wisdom, spirituality, and intellect, and this ultra instincts. So it's not gonna come easy, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be trials and tribulations. The Most High gonna constantly, hey, you see this, you see that? And that's when you gotta sit back and reflect off of your decisions. See, a lot of people don't do that, bro. A lot of people continuously willing to take that shovel and to continuously dig in that dirt, knowing that dirt not fertile, but that dirt got snakes and parasites and worms in it. You know what I'm saying? You on the other end, you taking that shovel and you constantly digging, you know what I'm saying? So you could plant your seeds, eat the fruits of your labor and harvest season. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that. They don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? People want to see you suffer, like your family members and friends and shit. They only gonna see you as who they saw you as. Like my mama, I had to tell my mama one day, like, I'm your son, but I'm not your child no more. She ain't like that. Oh, don't be cursing when you talk to me. Well, I can't talk to you no more, because if I can't talk how I want to talk, then I ain't talking to you. I ain't talking to nobody that don't want me to talk how I want to talk. You know, but I love my mama. Ain't no disrespect and shit like that. You know, ain't no hate. But it's like, hey, you don't want to accept the grown man version of me. And you've been seeing the grown man version of me since I was a child, because you used to ask me for discernment and guidance and should you do this and do that. And I'm like, I'm the child. What the fuck? You should be telling me. You know? And then you got to the point where you realize, like, hey, this motherfucker, he know too much and he just a baby. And he ain't letting me get off on fuck shit, yeah. To the point one day you told me, oh, you can't be holding a grudge, Tootie. I'm not holding a grudge, man. I just don't fuck with shit and I'm not accepting shit. You're not about to change my hardwire. I don't care. You, the program, the gang stalking, the matrix, the devil, I ain't letting none of them bitches have me or get me. You know what I'm saying? Because what God gave me, none of these bitches could afford it. So why am I giving it away for you? Why am I giving it away to you? You know what I'm saying? God give me this life force essence. He produced these fruit, veggies, and herbs to make sure that I keep the natural homeostasis level righteous inside my body. You understand what I'm saying? So you think, I work out, baby. When I don't want to work out, I get up. It be cold as a bitch. I mean, breath coming out my mouth, 30 degrees, 40 degrees. I'm out here in the woods, baby. I go burn my water for 5-10 minutes. It's still cold, the water hot, but the outside atmosphere cold. I'm taking cold showers, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Body tired. Don't want to work out. I'm getting up. I'm at least going to hit 100 set at least. You know, get that circulation, get that blood. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just about, you know what I'm saying, the physical features. See, some of these semen retention content creators think it's about the attraction and this and that. No, all this practice is about is spirit and serving the Most High. Anything outside of that, you a fucking fool. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, the universe, ain't pouring all of this into you so you to be scrambling and giving it away and donating it to the devil, which the devil don't give a fuck about nothing. And that's what these entities and these people don't realize. The devil don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? The people that's on S-Aura realize God love the fuck out of them. And you being on S-Aura is you honoring God. You showing respect to God. You loving God. You know, because I got up this rotation, I said to myself, God, how can I serve you better this rotation? What could I do to better myself? What could I do to make a bigger smile sit on your face? I'm doing it. Making these videos. Talking this lifestyle. Living this lifestyle. Walking the walk, talking the talk. Because at the time, it was me that wished I had motherfuckers that could put me on game like this. But hey, I got me and I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then the people that I needed did come in. You know what I'm saying? On God's speed. You feel me? Gang stalking and shit. Y'all just keep this shit out while I still talk, right? But anyway, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I was looking for this lifestyle, this practice. I was on it, but I didn't know, like, the type of motherfucker I am. I'm going to be honest with y'all, dog. I don't be knowing the names of people or certain things, but I know how things operate. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm more of a, you got to feel that shit inside type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I can still explain it, because they say if you can't explain it to a child, then you don't know what the fuck you talking about. But some things are not explainable through words, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, for example, Reiki healing. You want to heal your body. You got to learn how to utilize that energy eternally. I can't sit here and give you the words. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what you're doing type shit. You know, it'll open up. You got to be in a situation where it's needed, and then it'll show you. You know what I'm saying? Like on some Naruto shit. Nigga about to off your ass. You think about all your memories and how people poured into you. Then you shake back. And that's what I do on my day-to-day basis, man. I get up and I think about how the Most High and pour into me, love me, guide me, you know what I'm saying? Walk with me and got me out of situations I probably couldn't even think myself out of. You know, even though God dwells and lives within me. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, hey, bro. Why would I give anything to anybody that's not going to give anything to me? See, that's the thing about this lifestyle. It gave me the opportunity to sit back and see where I went wrong, how I got backstabbed, how I got stabbed in my back, because I was being naive somewhere in my life. I wasn't locking in somewhere in my life, you know, and that's what this lifestyle gave me, and that's what people avoid and ignore. They don't want to better themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, dog, you know, I had a leg injury, and I found out most people had that same leg injury, but they had to get both their legs cut off. Me, you know what I did? I fasted. Instead of Because I had a problem with candida and yeast. I was eating too much bread, bitch. You know I be out here in the streets, so sometimes I just want to keep something in my stomach, bro. Even though that shit slow down my process, ain't healthy for my body, right? So I had to heal through that shit. You see, most people, why they still got a bare belly? Like I go to the gym, when I used to go to the gym and shit, motherfucker used to always ask me like, "Damn, bro, how you get rid of that belly fat?" And I'm like, bro, you gotta stop eating bread, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to get rid of that fat, you gotta stop eating bread, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, today this rotation is how they trying to gang stalk me. They want everybody to come close and act like they buying tickets and shit. But bitch, ain't nobody buying no tickets, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be riding this bus for free. Come on now. But that's just, people get in my space and aggravate. But I'm at this point like, hey, bitch, you can come around all you want, bitch. When I'm in public, I know what type of time it is. But when I'm in my own private arena and you in my mix, bitch, I could dig in your ass, bitch. My shovel. But still gotta move small, cause like I said, they got, I don't know if you can see them bitches. Let me see. I can't see them like that. Let me see. But yeah, see, they got the police right here, so you know what I'm saying? If I was to getting a nigga ass or some shit, they gonna try to throw the situation on me and make it seem like I'm the crazy guy, because that's what they want when it comes to this gang stalking shit. They want to make it seem like, oh yeah, you the crazy guy. Then they could throw your ass away. But at the end of the day, I ain't really tripping. Just dealing with a little bit of witchcraft and shit. But at the end of the day, I'm taking their energy so I could create and utilize my spirit bomb and my goals and my dreams. So I don't mind, because you gotta look at it. When it comes to this witchcraft shit, that's still people using energy, and they throwing their energy at you, whether it's psychic attacks, evil eyes, or whatever. It's energy being used, thrown at you. So what you gonna do? You gonna let that shit burn you alive, or you gonna throw it in the tank? You gonna throw it on, you gonna throw it in you. So I'm gonna throw that shit in me. I ain't gonna throw it on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use that shit as gas and fuel to keep on pumping and get to where I gotta go and do what I gotta do. But like I was saying though, man, I ain't want to get off topic. You know what I'm saying? You gotta deal with these lames and shit. You see how you want to look over here just now, but he got caught on the camera and shit? It's the lame man shit I be talking about, bro. But I don't really mind, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. And these are motherfuckers they send to suck your ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying though, dog, people ain't trying to look in the mirror, bro. Like it's like what Michael Jackson said. The whole world want to sing Michael Jackson songs and look like him and dance like him, but they don't want to interact and, you know what I'm saying, push out the message and live off the message that man is saying. Look in the mirror. That's the world. They got mirrors on. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's two type of mirrors, right? People use mirrors, you know what I'm saying, on an egotistical level nowadays. People not really using mirrors for self-reflection, you know what I'm saying, at all. They just trying to, you know what I'm saying, they just trying to make sure, hey, I look good, my ass fat, you know what I'm saying. Hey, I look in the mirror, but I'm trying to make sure I ain't got no boogers in my nose, nothing like that, you know what I'm saying. Besides that shit, you know me. Like this is the shit I'm talking about, bro. I'm sitting right here, bro. Hey, bro, why is you standing right in front of me, bro? Why is you standing right in front of me, bro? I'm sitting right here. They got all this space everywhere. You want to stand your big ass right here in front of me, bro. Make it make sense. Then he act like he don't hear me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bitch ass nigga right here, bro. Then we got the police right here. So if I splash out and commit a scene, oh yeah, you did it. You do it. What? This is shit motherfucker I deal with, bro. But like I was saying though, we got this lame ass hole on the side of me. I told you, bro. It's supposed to be the tactic right now. It's like they buying tickets and shit, but they not buying tickets. It's just for they could be dick sucking and shit. Trying to do witchcraft and shit. But hey, y'all on camera, bro. I don't mind. I don't care. But anyway, like I was saying, where the fuck is my bus, bitch? I got my bus running late on peepers. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm being recorded, live audio, live visual. But I don't give a fuck. But yeah, man, like I was saying, bro, people not willing to go in the mirror, man, and look at themselves and put away the things that's not good for them. People not willing to take that accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I ain't perfect. I know I done did some shit. I done fucked my life up. I done fucked other people's life up. But guess what? They say if you make that bed, you can lay in it. But guess what? The Most High gave me the funds to buy a new bed. I got a new bed, bitch. I ain't tossing and turning like the rest of you hoes because y'all still walking in sin. Y'all still walking in y'all carnal desires. Y'all still walking in the things, you know what I'm saying, that hurt your soul. You know what I'm saying? I'm good off that. I don't care if I don't get the recognition. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get the notoriety and all of that. I don't care about the physical stimulation or any of this indoctrination of this world to make you feel like you whole. See, I'm whole as it is. And that's why motherfuckers don't want to see you on this lifestyle, this practice, because they're not whole. You understand what I'm saying? They got pieces and fragments distorted and destroyed and gone. They see you rebuilding yourself, dog. They see you still got the go juice, the energy, and the flow to better your situation. But see, they don't like that. Like I say, this world, bro, this world is used to people running off of fucking off of viruses and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sick. You know what I'm saying? A healthy community, a healthy society. You know what I'm saying? They can't make too much money off motherfuckers like that, bro. So they gotta keep you in a constant state of anxiety, depression, you know, sickness, illness, mentally. You know, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not about to be. I don't care how much they try. I'm not collecting no mental illness, bitch. Cause y'all bitches mentally ill. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You know. But like I said, man, I ain't wanna be no chatty patty. I'm kinda out here. Gotta keep my head on the swivel and shit. Watch these lame ass niggas in the Matrix. But I ain't worried though, but you know, any little thing they could get, they gonna try to run with. I ain't giving these bitches no leeway. But yeah, man, y'all have a beautiful rotation. Y'all take care, man. Oasis, peace and prosperity.